In today's video, we're going to talk about our 1-week course, everything that you want to know right now on the Biz Talk.
You struggled through that one.
I did like 18 takes, guys, to get to the point that we're at now. And Tracey left. She quit. I rehired her.
Came back. She
quit again. Then I fired her. After she quit, I fired her. It's kind of neat.
Not possible.
It was possible this time, but here we are. We made it. We're through, Tracey. Welcome to today's show on the 1-week course. If you're a nail professional or a student that is in school right now and you're looking for education, we're going to talk about everything that this program has. We've been getting a lot of questions, people asking, so we decided, what the hell? Let's actually break it down in a Biz Talk for anybody that wants to know. So, Tracey, can you just give us an overview of 1-week course? What is this program that we offer?
So we call it the OWC.
OWC.
And what that is 5 intense days of one category, right?
Yes.
So acrylic or gel. I don't know why it took me that long to apparently it's contagious. So we focus on one. We don't combine it because, like I said, it's very, very intense. And we start from like the basics to just, very, I can't talk today. Detailed.
Yes.
Like, and again, it's intense.
Yes.
So, and a lot of people will ask us, well, does that mean that it's not good for people that have been doing nails a long time, or is it just beginners? Or beginners will be like, well, if it's that intense, is it good for? No, it's good for everybody. And that's why we take it from one step all the way to like whatever you need to work on, really.
Exactly.
Because a beginner, we're going to focus more on getting you to do nice nails, right? Well, we want everybody to do nice nails. If you've been doing nails for a long time and you pick that up very quickly, then okay, let's work on our speed. So, it's though it's outlined for everybody, we start tweaking it for individuals.
Different levels.
Yeah.
There are also, it's a maximum of 20 students, correct?
Correct.
And there are 3 instructors.
At least 3.
At least 3.
Yeah. So typically you're going to find Melissa, MJ, you're going to find our director of education, Karen, and Johnny. Those typically are 3. There could be other people that come in or out, it depends. And then of course you have Greg.
Yes.
And then, every once in a while you'll see me pop in and pop out. But,
Yep.
And then you do a great social media course also.
We do a social media, like an hour of social media, and then like a little Q&A session for people that have further questions on it.
Yeah.
And so let's just kind of walk through this. Day 1, somebody comes in, and by the way, breakfast every single day. Not breakfast, excuse me. Donuts every day.
You will gain 10 pounds.
You will gain 10 pounds. That's one thing you're going to do.
Guaranteed.
And it's basically unlimited coffee, drinks. There's a fridge downstairs stocked. You come and
we call
grab
it family style.
Family style.
Get it yourself.
You come and get it. Drinks, coffee, tea, whatever you want.
Yep.
It's ongoing as much as you want.
Lunch
is provided every single day.
And then we have Thursday nights. We do a great dinner and awards, and it's just a nice time. Open bar. I always say if you don't drink, you will drink after you've attended the OWC.
Because it's Thursday, so it's like 4 days of gnarliness.
I keep using the word intense, but I'm just trying to express it's not unusual to have people cry.
Yeah.
And it's good cry, right? At first it's crying out of frustration, and then it's crying because you get it. And we're going to make sure you get it. So that's our only goal. And I always tell students, like, we are only successful if you're successful.
Correct.
So we want to make sure you're successful. Because, I don't think we've ever had one complaint about the OWC.
We have not had anyone complain.
And we've done a lot.
We've been doing this since 2011 or 12 or
before I started working here.
Yeah,
because I used to travel to come to it.
So maybe that was 2010.
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
It was a while ago. I can go back to. We have a video on YouTube, an early one of like promoting the first one, and it was a long time ago. So it might have been like 12 years now. I think we've been doing it. So take us through day 1. What do we focus on? Let's go through the days.
So day 1, we are going to focus on picking up product. It's picking up product and overlays. Why do we focus on that? Because if you can't pick up the product correctly, and I mean large pearl, medium pearl, small pearl, and over and over and over, knowing what you want to pick up and you pick that pearl up consistently, then it doesn't matter what else we can do because we're not going to get the right consistency. I always say consistency around here. And you're not going to get the right flow and it's going to be more difficult. So we are just, and people will be like, isn't this a waste product? Nope. I want you to pick it up. I want you to wipe it off. Pick it up, wipe it off. And then we're going to go into overlays. Why do we start with overlays? It's a smaller area. It's a little easier to focus on, right? We're not going to go jumping right into stilettos, even though there are so many people eager to do it. And we're going to get the feel of the product. That's the most important. We get the feel down. We get an overlay down. An extension's not so far off from an overlay.
Right.
So it's very progressive, which some people get frustrated at first. At first, they don't understand it. And I tell them, help me, help you, help Greg, help me. Right? Because if you ask for a stiletto with glitter the first day, he's probably going to do it for you because he gets so excited.
Yeah.
Right? But we have structured this, and again, many years of experience of what works to make a beginner to vet better tech. Right? So even if you've been a vet and been picking up pearls for 20 years, you're going to start here. We might move you along a little faster, but we're going to start here. And once people learn, okay, there's a rhyme and reason to this. And by the second, third day, they're like, okay, I understand why you make us go in such an order. Because I don't care if you can do glitter on the first day, right? Okay, you made a pretty nail. But is it structured correctly?
Right.
Was the product put down correctly? Glitter, all that stuff. If you can do a structured nail, you can do the artwork and the glitter and the stuff like that.
Right. And the other thing too, Tracey, is even if you're a veteran, you've been doing it for a long time, you might see a more efficient way of doing it. It's kind of like, I've been in business for 20 years. My business is successful. Yep. But then let's say I go to a seminar where they're like, hey, the way to fill product, just for example, if you do it like this, you'll save 1 hour a day. And I see that and I go, oh my God, even though I've been doing it for 20 years, if I just make this small tweak, now I'm saving an hour a day, which means I can pump out more product, fit another client in a day. Like, that's the kind of stuff we're talking about, right?
Right. And we always kind of tease the beginners because the beginners are usually the most nervous. And we're like, no, actually, you guys are going to be the easier ones to deal with. And we'll say this in class. We're joking around, of course. But like, because the vets, you know who you are going to fight me and say, that's not the way I do it.
Right.
That's not the way. And I literally looked at someone and say, why are you here? You paid a lot of money to be here. Why are you here? How fast can you do a set? What is it that you came to improve if that's not the way you do it? Now, do me a favor, Habib. I know you've been doing it for 20 years, but I want you to try it this way once. Yeah. Sally's not going to complain. I call it the trainer hand Sally. It's not going to complain. If you do it wrong, she's not going to not pay you because she's not paying you anyway.
Right.
So we're going to just do it and see what you say. And every person goes, got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Makes sense now. But the vets are the ones that fight, and it is it's kind of like your nail tech that tells you my last nail tech didn't do it that way. Well,
yeah, but on the flip side, I understand because if you have had success doing it a certain way, but the whole reason you're coming
is to improve something, obviously.
Something.
There's
exactly.
a reason you're spending that money, and I will be the first to tell you, there's a lot of roads that lead to Rome.
100%.
And I always, whatever gets you to apply, to do your nails where your clients are happy and you did it in the fastest possible way and you made the most amount of money a day, that's your technique.
Yeah, totally.
That's your technique. I'm going to show you some things. Melissa's going to show you some things. We're all going to show you some things. You're going to gather the information and we're going to make it what works for you.
Yeah. No, I love it. It's so good. Day 2. What can they expect?
Extensions. We're going to start active extensions. Again, we're not going to stilettos, coffins, all those. I know they're popular and you need to learn to do them. But if we can't do an active length nail, we shouldn't be focusing on a stiletto, right? Because it's applied a little different, not applied, more products applied, forms done a little different. I want you to get the basics down, right? The fundamentals, as Greg likes to call them, and we'll just keep on giving you a little bit more and giving you a little more. And you progress that way. It's not like I came out of the womb, pop, and got on a bike, right? It's not how it works, right? Well, that's where I want to be. That's the fastest route. But you need to crawl, you need to walk, and it's the same thing. We're going to take you through our processes, and so that's where we start. Just extensions. If we get the extensions, simple nude extensions down, we're probably going to move you into some pink and whites. French is actually coming back. And we always say, if we can get you to do a pink and white, then we don't focus too much on them because we realize that a lot of people aren't doing a ton of them. Some people are, but not. But it's not necessarily about the pink and white. I mean, it's about the attention to detail on a pink and white.
Right.
Because a pink and white will show everything. So
if you can do that,
you can do anything.
Right.
You can do anything.
Day 3, then what happens on day 3, on Wednesday?
We get to go crazy finally. We get art.
Nice.
We get art. This is your day. That's what I tell people. I'm like, please, I'm promising you, we're going to do it. That's our custom shaping day. Yeah. We do all that stuff. That's our day to just go off and have fun and pull. You should see the tables because we have all the stuff for you to play with. That's when I want you to now some people, this is the funny thing. Some people aren't ready for art. They're like, I want to practice my fundamentals more. That's
Great.
Fine. Now, those are usually the people that were sitting there wanting the art the first day.
Right.
But
That's
they
hilarious.
realize how important. And they're like, you're right. If I can get the fundamentals down on this stuff will be...
It's going to be easy.
Yeah. So, art day.
Yeah, nice. And then usually after lunch, I'll pop in for an hour. We'll do a little social media Q&A.
Which is, I mean, you say pop in, but it's one of the most important things that we do, besides the nails, because if you don't know how to market yourself.
100%. Yeah, and that's something that I talk about is like there's always two parts to a business. There's the product, and then there's the letting everybody know about the product. If you have an awesome product, your nails, but nobody knows about it, it's going to be you and your nails.
Yeah.
You have to learn how to get it out there. So we do cover that, and it's great. The questions are always awesome. Really good Q&A. And then Thursday, what do you do?
Maintenance. Now this, I always say, is like one of the most important days because once we build a clientele, we're not doing full sets for the most part. What we need to know is how to maintain them, how to change them out quickly, how to, fills, backfills, snap-offs, changing up art, the art nails that we did. Now, we used to do art on Thursday and do fills on Wednesday, and we realized how important it was people learn actually how to maintain art and how to change it out because you can change up art when you're doing a fill without having to remove everything. We show you that. We show you how to remove everything. So very, very important day.
Yeah. Super important. That's something I didn't realize how important maintenance is because that's going to be the bulk of your services if you're building your clientele correctly, and it's going to be maintenance.
Yeah.
And then
that night we do our award ceremony.
Yeah, Thursday night's award ceremony, dinner, open bar, and then Friday. What happens on Friday, Trace?
Friday again is such an important day, and I always really try to stress to the students I really recommend that you do this day. Not everybody does.
Really?
Not everybody does. Some sit there and do their own nails, which also important. But what we do that day is we actually give you a schedule. And the schedule will start with a full set, and we throw in fills, we throw in removals, we throw in all the different things that you're going to do in salon. And I think it's 8 clients in 6.5 hours, right? And what we say doesn't mean your hour's up, get out of my chair. No, I want you to finish it. Now, why this isn't so important is because you need to know first of all that you can do 10. That's why we have people practice over. Yeah, you did one good nail. Do it again. Well, it's good. Yeah, do it again. Can you keep doing it?
10.
Can you keep doing it? Can you do 10?
Yeah,
right?
Do 10.
And then if you do all 10, now we're going to practice on your speed, right? So that's what we're doing all week. So this is for your information. How long does it take you to do a full set of glitter nails? Okay, you're going to write that time on your schedule on that sheet, because when you go home, you're going to go, it took me an hour and a half. That's what I'm going to schedule for that appointment. Now you know how to be in control of your schedule. Because being in control of your schedule is important, because I see a lot of people that will stack themselves up and they're running behind all day, or people that have so many gaps that they could have got 1 or 2 more clients in or went home early. So huge part of the business, and that plays into customer service and not making your clients wait so long, and also better for your business in terms of like, if you can fit in a few more clients, you're going to make more money. So you've got to understand that. So I think Friday is probably, one of the most important days, because you're going to get a lot of if you do it, and if you stick to the schedule, you're going to get a lot of information out of that day. Yeah, it's huge. And I know it gets tiring, but it's like a day in salon, right?
Exactly.
And then at the end of that, we give you the same schedule, but we give you the prices we recommend. We have the low end, like, please do not charge any less than this. And then we have the high end of like, what Melissa charges and what we really want to see you at. And both are over $100,000 a year.
Yeah, exactly. That's the breakdown. If you are interested in taking your career to the next level, we very much encourage you to take this course. You can contact Ray at youngnails.com. He'll get you all the information. Also, you can hit us up on Discord or DM us on Instagram for any questions regarding this, but I'm telling you, it is life-changing. Tracey, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much, and we will see you next time on the Biz Talk.
Subscribe channel now. Subscribe channel now. Subscribe channel.